Hello, once again internet, and welcome back to a not so daily video capture when I've got something to scream and rave about. That's right, no talking today. No. Right, so apparently I've been unemployed for, just pulling up my shields, sleeves. Sorry. Okay, so apparently I've been unemployed for too long, even though it's not really my fault. Blah, 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 going on and on and on about stuff that I've gone on about before. But apparently, according to the job centre, this isn't good enough. Apparently, I could be... I'm not facing disciplinary procedures, but I am facing a 4-week mandatory work trial again. Apparently it comes round in a cycle. Every so often you have to do it, and it just happens that mine is coming around now again, and I've got to go and do that. It could have been longer. It's either 4 weeks or 6 weeks. I can't remember which one. It's a long time. I think it's 6 weeks. I don't think it's 4 weeks. I think it's 6 weeks, 2 months. I've got to work for a company, not get paid for it. But so far I've stated everything that I'm not pissed off about. I'm not pissed off about that. To be honest, the government are just trying to get the shirkers off the dole, and because there are so many shirkers, which I'm angry about, people like us who are actually looking for work and actually want to get into decent employment have to go through all of this hell and torture and have to look at it positively. I can't look at it positively, and for one perfectly good reason, and that is that apparently the placement that she's wanting to send me on is in fucking Newport, and that's outside of Cardiff, so it's even further than Cardiff. It's fucking Newport, and I don't want to go to Newport. Now, I've tried to record this vlog about 6 times now without getting angry, and I've realised that I can't do it. Every time I think about it, it just makes me want to scream. I can't get to Newport on time. There's no way that I'm going to be, even if I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to get there for 8 o'clock, I ain't getting there. And why? Because of public transport. I don't have my own car, and I can't possibly get there on time, which means I'm going to end up being told that this is gross misconduct and my benefit is going to be taken away from me. I know that's going to happen. I know it's going to happen because I've got to get there on time. Now, the thing is, I can't do that. And I'm being forced to go to somewhere I can't possibly get to, right, to get my dole. If I don't do it, I don't get any dole. And if I do it, I'm going to be late and end up getting sanctioned and not get any dole. So which would you do? Would you go or would you not go? I probably have an extra week of dole before my dole is taken away. So maybe I should do it and then, have it taken away in a week. So I've got money up until then. So that's really, really great. I love the system. I love the government. I'm being fucking sarcastic. Okay, so I paused that for a second, and I did it because I wanted to calm down. And I did calm down. Because the thing is, there's naff all I can do about it. The government have put me in a rock and a hard place. Basically, I've just got to go and do what I've got to do and get it over and done with. Quite frankly, this is not going to help me get a job. It's just going to make my life a living hell, which, to be honest, is what they're trying to do, to try and get me off the dole. But I can't leave the dole, so unfortunately, I have to go through this hell to get my money. I'm getting angry again. Calm down. See, the thing is, I know life is hell, and if I could get a job, I'd get a job, So anyway, I'm going to go on to something else now. I've been doing a no sugar diet, and I've been trying to cut out all processed sugar. Now the problem is that when you say to yourself, right, I'm not going to eat any processed sugar, that means no added sugar. Anything that's actually in food, sugar that's in food, that's fine. But if the ingredients say that it's got added sugar in it, you can't eat it. That's my goal. And it's been working to a point. But what I've noticed when you do this, what you notice is how many foods have actually had, excuse me, something's on my screen. I'll clear my screen. How many foods have actually had processed cane sugar added to them to enhance the flavour? Because they know that sugar is addictive. It's not physically addictive, it's mentally addictive. And they know this, that there's 2 stages of addiction. And they deliberately add cane sugar to food to make people buy it. And the foods that don't have sugar added to them don't get bought as much. So more foods get added sugar because people buy the sugared product, which ends up you having all your foods with sugar in it when you don't even need the sugar in it. Like burgers. Burgers have added sugar. Buns from McDonald's have added sugar. Why? There's no need to put sugar in bread. What was I talking about? I had to do something with my Ingress app, which is primarily what I do when I go on my walk. I walk portal to portal, make sure I don't overdo it and increase it each time. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. Notice there's a load of McDonald's buns have sugar added. Too many foods have sugar added. And sugar is bad for you. Then the government, again, going back to the government, say that the British Isles is the most obese. Now, the reason why the British Isles are the most obese, right, is because there's so much sugar in foods, which makes us want to eat the foods. We crave the foods. Why do we crave the foods? Because we crave the sugar in the foods. Have you noticed that you never crave anything that hasn't got sugar added to it? Always the stuff that's got sugar added to it. Why? Because sugar's addictive. And I don't care what they say. I mean, you can have any kind of pharmaceutical person to say to me, look, it's not physically addictive. And I'm like, I understand that. I understand it's not physically addictive. What I'm saying is, it's mentally addictive and very powerfully mentally addictive. And you know there's 2 levels of addiction, physical and mental, and both of them are just as valid as the other one. Both of them are just as valid. And quite frankly, I'm sick and tired of it. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, I can't really get rid of all processed sugar from my diet. I wanted to, but it is impossible. Why is it impossible? Ergo what I just said. So what I'm doing, right, is I'm having no hollow sugar. Now, how do I define hollow sugar? Foods that I enjoy to eat that have sugar added to them, I can eat them, but I can't overdo it. Any food that has no nutritional value that has sugar added, I cannot eat it. So this discounts cake, chocolate, sweets, gum, ice cream, and anything else in that category I can no longer eat. And quite frankly, I am feeling so much better since I started doing it. Since I cut down my sugar intake 100% almost, and upped my veg intake, and halved my fat intake, and kept to my calories, I am feeling so much better. And there's light shining in my face and you can't see me. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't, but it's really difficult. It doesn't matter because I'm about to finish it anyway. Right, so I'm feeling better. Life is going in the right direction. Unfortunately, life is about to get a lot more stressful, so my blood pressure is probably going to be affected because of the stress, which is great because I've got a little bit healthy now. But unfortunately, even though I've got a little bit more healthy and I'm no longer buzzing out and feeling like I want to puke, apparently I'm going to get more stress, which is going to make me want to puke. I love life. Life is the best thing ever. My God, it's the one thing that God gave us free that I must say that I frickin' enjoy. Half the time. And the rest of the time, you get dickheads who think they know better, who want to fuck up your life. So I love life. No, I'm not even being sarcastic. I love life. I just hate the dickheads that fuck it up for everyone else. You can see my smile. It is a genuine I love life smile. Right? Right. Just dickheads. I hate dickheads. If there's going to be anything else, I hate dickheads. Anyone who's a dickhead, fuck off. Thank you for watching. Give me some thumbs up love. Subscribe for more. Kill all dickheads. And I'll see you guys next time.